Hi, my name is William Moore, and today I wanted to talk to you about the benefits of stem cell research. First off, there are two main methods of stem cell research. There is the embryonic stem cell research and then the adult stem cell research. Embryonic, as the title suggests, comes from embryos, which can be found in the IVF method, which stands for in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization, a couple that can't have a baby for one reason or another and wants to can go to a scientist, and that scientist can then take a male's sperm and a female's egg, put the two together in a sterile environment, and then have a fertilized egg to give back to the mother, where a child will later be born. In this method, there are usually leftover cells that haven't been used, and these cells are then taken and turned into stem cells, which will later be used to cure disease or other problems that humans can run into. The other method of getting stem cells is after abortion. Whenever a couple decides they don't want to have a child, then a scientist can go into the embryo and take out the stem cells, which, as I said before, can be used for revolutionary regenerative abilities that humans don't normally have. Adult stem cell research, on the other hand, comes from, as the title also suggests, adults. These stem cells come from specific body parts. So, for example, if you have a bone marrow deficiency, then you can get bone marrow from yourself or from another individual, and a scientist can take that and replicate it and make much more bone marrow, and then they can transplant it back into you, so that way you'll live. The adult stem cell research is commonly looked at rather than embryonic stem cell research, and the embryonic stem cell research is years and years away from being clinically tested, rather than the adult stem cell research, which seems more practical to scientists today. Hi again. Now I want to talk to you about why stem cell research is bad. First off, there's something called the Health and Human Services Bill, which has something called the Dickey Amendment in it. In the Dickey Amendment, federal funding is cut for any companies who will kill or destroy embryos. So, in rebuttal to this, the scientists created a term called pre-embryonic stage. This is a 14-day period after fertilization. In this 14-day period, scientists claim that human features can't be found. It's basically like a zygote, a bunch of cells that can be human but haven't really gotten any form to them yet. In this stage, scientists claim they can still take stem cells out because it's not really a human yet. Still, religious groups claim that it is a human life, and it has been scientifically proven that after fertilization of an egg, it takes 12 to 24 hours for conception. So even though it's 12 to 24 hours after conception, scientists will still take stem cells in this 14-day period, technically killing a human, scientifically speaking. So with this in mind, religious groups are very against this stem cell research, because it's basically taking abortion to a next level. A lot of religious groups are pro-life, so they are against it. And even if stem cell research is used and a company does, in a sense, get away with it, then a patient who does use the stem cells, for example, in adult stem cell research, they would still have to take lots and lots of medication of varying types, so that way their body doesn't reject the tissues. In a way, although these stem cells exist, they really are meant for the being that they originally were created in. To take my stem cells and to give them to you, your body would most likely reject them, because although, like I said before, stem cells are like blank slates, they're my blank slates rather than yours.